And we are recording, guys. This is Joseph Darling from the Men of High Value channel. We're going to talk today about leading ourselves and then leading the world. Everything starts with us. You are the creator. You are the one who's going to create your life. God is not going to do that for you. People around you are not going to do that for you. You are the designer and the creator of your life. You've got your now, you've got your past nows. The past is just a bunch of nows, right? And then the future is just a future, many future nows. So we're talking about enjoying the now, enjoying the journey, while we continuously and consistently improve the now. Over time, the intense joy and happiness that comes from consistently and continuously improving your now will create exponential growth in joy and happiness. The quality of your life will come from the quality of your relationships. This is why it is key that you get depth in your relationships. And that comes from you changing. That comes from you developing quality relationships. It doesn't come from other people. It doesn't come from blaming other people. If you blame them, you're giving them the power to decide if you're going to have a quality relationship or not. But if you decide, if you take the power, you take the reins, and make you better, suddenly you can now decide to create quality relationships around you. Where does leading yourself start? It always starts with semen retention. If you're struggling with porn or masturbation unnecessarily, okay, every time you watch porn, it's unnecessary. And every time you masturbate is unnecessary because your sperm is your potential and it is to be retained in order for you to grow in masculinity and desire and hunger for success. So if we start with that principle of leading ourselves first, how does that look like? What does that mean? Okay, let's just have semen retention as kind of the main aspect of knowing if we're leading ourselves well at all, okay? So first, it's semen retention for 90-day challenge. I want to know if you've completed the 90-day challenge. Yesterday, we had a comment on the video and the guy said, I've completed 120 days. And you know what I responded to him? I said, fantastic. Now tell me, what is your business? How many employees do you have? How much is your revenues? What are you creating business-wise? Okay, because when people have passed the 90-day challenge, then it's important about keeping that up, but now you understand that it's not a problem anymore. Once you've completed 30 days, and especially when you've completed 90 days, semen retention is no longer a challenge. Okay, it is time for you to move on to bigger things, to go outside your comfort zone and to do things that you've never done before. In the NoFap community, they're going to tell you to now start approaching women or approach women immediately when you're practicing semen retention and all that stuff. I don't do that. The reason why is because it's not time yet, okay? You're not going to get beautiful women and you're not going to hang out with like amazing women unless you actually invest time with them. I understand that, and I completely agree with players who say that you've just got to immerse yourself into environments where there are beautiful women. However, I believe that it's better for you to follow this route first, rather than to delve deep into those temptations and distractions of the world, because that's really what women are, and we're so grateful that they are distractions for us because that actually produces motivation and makes life enjoyable at the same time as we conquer and dominate every other sector of our lives. However, leading women is the last thing. Well, not the last. Let me tell you the 4 levels of leading others. First is leading yourself. Number 2 is leading other adults, okay? Especially adult men, all right? So when I say leading others, I'm talking about creating a business, leading a team of people who want to be part of your vision and who you build an organization with in serving other people. Okay? The third one then will be to lead women. All right? And to understand how women function so that you can actually create an amazing lifestyle with the hottest woman or women that you desire. Okay? That's number 3, not number 2, and not number 1. Number 3. Number 4 is leading children. The most important work that you will ever do will be within the 4 walls of your own home. Understand that. This is what we're doing with the Men of High Value channel. This is why people tell me I'm blue pill. This is why people tell me that he's like, it's blue pill stuff. What does blue pill mean? It basically means that they think I haven't understood the woman yet. They think that red pill is basically understanding women's dark nature. But the only reason why women have dark nature is because men are not providing the correct environment for them, okay? So, but again, the goal of Men of High Value is to create functional, beautiful, amazing families that produce astonishingly amazing next generations. That produce like immense joy and happiness to men's lives, to women's lives, and to all the next generations. We're creating a legend. We're creating a legacy here from you, the creator, the architect of your life, which is you. Again, the 4 levels are leading yourself, leading your team, okay, other men in creating a business venture, leading women or woman, and then leading children eventually. Which one do you think is hardest? Leading children. Okay? You got to understand that leading children is the hardest because you've got to do all the other work first. Once you understand the woman, you'll understand the world. If you understand the woman, it'll be way easier to lead children to follow in the same footsteps as you. There's tons of guys out there who have been able to lead women into bed and lead women into a family and then create children that are not able to sustain it. They're not able to retain the women, and because of that, they're not able to retain their children and be able to see their legend live on. Okay? Children that are born in the image of you. So it's easy to get women. Okay? And it's easy to start a business, and it's easy to lead yourself. But leading children to follow in your footsteps and to do that which you have a vision for them to do, and them fulfilling their own destinies and their own dreams and desires, that is what produces joy and happiness. But you've got to be prepared to do that, and hopefully you don't have to wait until you're 40 or 50 or 60 in order to see your children grow up and be amazing. Okay, you can do this at an early age as long as you follow the principles that I've basically share on my channel. Lead yourself, lead your team, lead women, lead your children. And you're going to have an amazing lifestyle. Going back to leading yourself so that you can lead the world. Leading yourself means that you are learning to control your thoughts. Everything starts in the mind. You control your thoughts, that will control your emotions. Correct? Masculinity is to be in full control of one's emotions. Well, guess what? There's a precursor to that one, which is control your thoughts. But we start at emotion because that's the thing that causes us to, take action. However, it's really our thinking. Okay? But they're very much kind of aligned. So lead your thoughts, control your emotions, control your behavior, your actions. And then once you find the correct actions, you now make them repeated actions. You take action again and again and again and again, the same correct actions that are truth, okay, that are truthful. What is the definition of truth? That which works in the long run and in the big scheme of things. That which a billion people could do, and it would benefit everyone around them, okay? An example that is not that is being a player. It's not truth. It's not built upon truth, because if everyone did that, then women's notch count would be massive, okay? And we'd get into deep trouble very, very quickly. However, we're not about that on Men of High Value. We're about creating sustainable family relationships that can be brought into the future and establish true leadership of people who care about each other and who are leading the world to becoming a better place and helping the human race to survive and to thrive way into the future. Once you've gotten those repeated actions in place, you've now got routines. You've now got habits. Once you've got habits in place, and they're good habits, look out, because the freight train of you, the creator, the architect, is coming through. You are going to get an amazing life just following the principles on this channel. I will do my utmost best every single day to come to you with the material that I believe will truly create happiness for yourself, your women, and your children. And I will do my best to be an example of that, so that we all can be together in that happiness and that joy that we're creating, okay? This is about the human family, and we're doing this together. This is the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling. I'll see you again tomorrow.